Good morning, boys and girls. For today's phonics lesson, we're going to be needing your morning workbook, which looks like this. Sorry, my view workbook that you have that was picked up at your school. So please get your book ready. And once you get your book ready, we're going to go ahead and start with our lesson. The first thing we're going to do for our phonics is we're going to practice looking at words with the letter K and the letter S. Words with K, words with S. So let's look at these two pictures and which of these pictures has a word that starts with a K? If you answered kite, that is correct. So what is this a picture of? And what sound does it start with? We're looking at another picture. This one has the sound S with the letter S. So for this activity, go ahead and open your workbook on page 124, 124. At the top of the page, we have three words. Let's read each word. The first word, it, sit. That word has S. Then we have it, kit. That word has the K. And then we have bike, bike. Remember the vowel E pattern. So this vowel is going to say the I sound. So now we have three pictures. There's a sentence next to each picture, and there's a word missing in the sentence. You are going to pick the word that best completes the sentence. Let's start with the first one. I have a, what is this a picture of? Pick the right word. Bike. I have a bike with a K sound. Go ahead and write it in. Then look at the next picture. And the sentence starts with, he can. Now you have these two words to pick from. Sit or kit. He can sit. Write in the word sit. Sound it out as you write it. It, sit. The last picture starts with the word. Now, in case you can't tell, this is a toolkit. This is a box that has a lot of tools, and we call that a toolkit or a kit. So the kit is big. The last picture had the K sound, kit. The next two letters or sounds that we're going to be looking at are words with the W, and the M. By looking at these two pictures, you can tell which of these pictures starts with the W sound, and then this picture on the right is a mask. Ask. I hear the sound when I say mask. The picture on the left is a web. Eb. I hear the w sound on this picture, on this word. So let's practice. Now, on your workbook, on the next page is 125. Now, at the top of this page, there are not any words. So we are going to try our best to figure out what word that starts either with a W or with an M will complete the sentence. There's a picture of grass, and I can see the grass has like drops of water, like if it rained. So let's see how we can complete the sentence. The grass is there a word with a W sound that can describe the grass? Wet. Wet. The grass is wet. Write in the word wet on the line. Now look at the next picture. There's a picture. You can tell what that is. So it's going to be easy to complete the sentence. Look at the, what do you think you're going to write on this line? And it starts with app, map. Say the sound as you write each letter of the word. App. And then blend it. Map. The last picture is a jar that has something that we can either call it jelly or jam. Remember, we're looking for words that have the sound w or and the sound can be in the beginning, the middle, or the end. So let's pick the word jam for this picture. I like the j, I hear the sound at the end of the word jam. So now we have completed words with these letters. There's another activity that I want. Let's work together. Now look at page 126. Just change the page one time. 126. And here we are going to work with several words. Words for the K, S, W, and M. Now, we can make new words by changing, adding, or deleting letters. We're going to go ahead and read through each word in each row, and we're going to figure out the name of the letter that was changed, added, or deleted to make a new word. Let's start with the first row. Here, it starts with a K. I can see the word has a K, so let's sound out. Id, kid. Now, let's look at the next word. There's a letter that was changed. Can you see at the end? The D was changed, and now it has a T. Let's see what the new word says. It, kit, kit. Now, on that word, if you look to the right, the next word, there's another letter that was changed to make another word. Look at the beginning. What do you see different? Instead of a K, there's an S. S. Sound for S? S. It. Sit. So the word kit became sit by changing the first letter. Let's go on to the last one in the row. Uh-oh, I see that word only has two sounds. So that means two letters. That means one letter was deleted. You can see the S was deleted. So when you have sit and delete or take away the S, you have the word it. It. Great. Next row. Here's a word that looks very familiar. Sound it. Am. Am. On the next word, it seems to have an extra letter, so they added a letter with what sound? S. So now the word am, when you add an S in the beginning, Sam. Now the word Sam is changed over here. To the word Sam, we take away the M and we add a D. So the word Sam now becomes sad, sad. Now what about this word here? The word sad is changed by taking away the S and changing it to an M. Mad. So we can come up with all different kinds of words by either changing, deleting, or adding words, different letters to the words. Let's go on to words with W. W. The first word is the picture we saw earlier. Web. Web. Take away the B and change it to a T. Web now says wet. Wet. Now to the word wet, change the W to an M et, met. And the last word is actually going to be different for changing the letter in the middle. The E in et is changed to an A to make a new word that now says at, mat. Great. Now finally in the bottom, last row. Let's see how we can change these words by changing one letter. First word, in, win. Let's switch that W and put a B, and the word win now becomes in, bin. But wait, now we're going to take away the N and add a T at the end. So in now changes into it, bit. But let's change it one more time. Now take away the B and add a K. So instead of it, now we say it, kit. This is how you make different words by changing one letter, adding a letter, or switching a letter, or deleting a letter. We can do different ways to come up with new words. Now, the last thing we're going to work on is on the next page, 127 of your workbook. 127, turn the page to 127. Here we have the sight words for this week. My words to know. These are the sight words we are to learn this week. So, S-O, out, O-U-T, out. The third word is then. Remember the digraph, T-H. N, then. Now let's read these sentences and find the sight words in the sentences. Read with me. We went out to play. I see the first one is already underlined. The first sentence already shows us the sight word out. Let's read the next sentence. Then a drop came down. Remember our sight words, then. Here it is with a capital T since the beginning of the sentence. Underline then. Last sentence. So we went in. So our last sight word to find is the word so. We have it here with a capital S because it's the beginning of the sentence. So underline the word so. Okay, great job, boys and girls. You have completed today's phonics lesson. Please complete all the activities in your workbook. And don't forget to send me pictures so I can see your work.